Hello, once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is me, Arya Anjum, CEO and founder of Arya Anjum Institute. Today, I am going to teach you about mean, standard deviation, coefficient of standard deviation, and variance in very easy way. So, if you was till in, you will understand mean, standard deviation, coefficient of standard deviation, and variance so easily. So, this one is the data. We have to find mean, standard deviation, coefficient of standard deviation, and variance of this data. This data is continuous series. So I'm going to tell you everything about this data, how to calculate mean, how to calculate standard deviation, coefficient of standard deviation, and variance. So please watch till in. I promise you this video never make you upset. Let's start this video. So this one is the question. We have to find mean, standard deviation, coefficient of standard deviation, and variance of this data. This data is continuous series. The data is there is a marks class interval, a student which is denoted by F, marks is denoted by class interval Ci. The data is 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24. Most of the student confuse if the data is 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. If the data is that type or if the data is in interval like 0 to 4, there is some interval, one interval like 5 to 9, 4 and 5, there is one gap. Then there is a gap 9 to 10, there is one gap. So 10 to 14, again gap, 15 to 19, again gap, 20 to 24. So if the data is that type or if the data is like 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 16, 16 to 20. Same, nothing changes. If the data is 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, or if the data is 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, same. We have to go, we are going to make same data, same process for both because nothing changes. Just remember. So first of all, if the data is like that and if the data is like 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, we have to make a table. Let's make a table. So we have to make the table like this. There is a marks, we have to write here marks. There is a students F, we have to write here students F. Then we have to write mid value all the time. Then we have to write F into M, F multiply M. Then we have to write F multiply M square. This table is very necessary for calculating standard deviation and variance. If we calculate only mean, then we need marks, a student, mid value only. We don't need F into M and F into M square. This need only in standard deviation and variance. I'm going to solve this question by direct method because there is no any indication by solving a standard deviation and variance by shortcut method or step deviation method or assumed mean method. So if there is no any indication in your exam, you have to solve a standard deviation and variance by direct method because direct method is very easy method. So I'm going to solve that method. And one thing I'm going to tell you, there is no any indication in your exam to solve a standard deviation and variance by step deviation method or shortcut method or assumed mean method. So you have to solve that standard deviation and variance from direct method. So let's start to solve. So this one is the data. So this one is the question 0 to 4. We have to write marks 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24 in this table. So I'm going to write here 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 10 to 14, 15 to 19 and the last one is 20 to 24. So if the data is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, then you have to write 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Clear? If the data is 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20 like that, then you have to write 5 to 10, 10 to 15 like that. Okay? So this one is the student's F, which is called as frequency. Frequency is given 2, 3, 10, 3, 2. So I'm writing this frequency in this table. So mid value. How to calculate mid value? Mid value means this and this, we have to add 0 plus 4 divided by 2. That means 2. We have to add 5 plus 9 divided by 2. 9 plus 5, 14 divided 2 is 7. We have to add both 10 and 14 and divide by 2 because this one is the 2 number. 10 plus 14 is 24, divided by 2 is 12. Now 15 add 19, that is 15 plus 19, that is 34, divided by 2 is 17. 20 add 24, that is 44, divided by 2 is 22. We have to calculate mean value from this way. We have to add this and this, divide by 2, add this and this, divide by 2, add this and this, divide by 2, we get 12. Add this and this, divide by 2, we get 7. Clear? Now there is f into m. That means we have to multiply both these. Fm, 2 into 2, 4. We have to multiply 3 into 7, 3 multiply 7, 21. We have to multiply 10, multiply 12, that is 120. We have to multiply 3 into 17, that is 51. We have to multiply 2 into 22, that is 44. Clear? Now we have to multiply here f multiply m square. This one is f, this one is f. We have to write 2, this one is multiply m square. M is 2 here, so 2 square, that is 2 into 2 square. We have to do 2 to 4, 4 into 2, 8. That's called 8. Similarly, f is 3. We have to write 3 multiply m square. Here 7 square. So 3 into 7 square, we get 147. Similarly, 10 into 12 square. 10 multiply 12 square, we get 1440. Similarly, we have to multiply 3 multiply 78 square. 3 into 17 square. Simply we get 867. Now at the end, 2 into m square, that is 2 into 22 square. We have to multiply this one, we get 968. So the table is finished. Now we have to calculate n. The value of n. Value of n we calculate by adding this table, like 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 10 15, plus 3 18, plus 2 20. Similarly, we have to calculate summation f multiply m, that is called summation fm. So summation fn means we have to add all this data, like 4 plus 21 plus 120 plus 51 plus 44. If we add this data, we get 240. Similarly, summation fm square. We have to calculate summation fm square. That means we have to add 8 plus 147 plus 1440 plus 867 plus 968. That means we have to add this. We get 3430. Now we have to calculate first. Let's check the question. What is the question? Calculate the mean, standard deviation, coefficient of standard deviation and variance. Let's go to solve. So first of all, we have to calculate mean, which is denoted by x bar. So the formula of mean is summation fm divided by n. Here summation fm is 240, n is 20. If we divide, 0 0 cancel, mean is 12. We get 12. So mean is 12. Now we have to calculate a standard deviation, standard deviation, which is denoted by ST, sometimes is denoted by sigma. I am going to calculate standard deviation by direct method because there is no any indication in above question. So remember, there is no any indication in your exam also, so you have to solve the standard deviation by this method. This method is so easy method. So what is the formula of standard deviation by direct method? Summation fm square by n, this one is root, clear, root over summation fm square by n minus summation fm by n whole square, clear. You have to write like that, summation fm by n whole square. So here we have to write root under summation fm square is 3430 and n is, you have to see n is 20 minus summation fm is 240 divided by n is 20 square. So solving this 3430, you have to cancel 0 12. So here you have to get 3430 by 20 minus 12 square. So solving you get the value of standard deviation 5.24. This one is standard deviation. Now we have to calculate coefficient of standard deviation. Coefficient of standard deviation. The formula of coefficient of standard deviation is standard deviation by mean divided by mean. So what is the value of standard deviation? We already calculate down here. What is the value of standard deviation here? 5.24 and mean is 12. So we have to write here 5.24 divided by 12. So dividing this we get 0.4366. The coefficient of standard deviation is 0.436. This one is the answer. Now the last one is we have to find out variance. So the formula of variance is equal to standard deviation whole square. So what is the value of standard deviation? You can check here. The value of standard deviation is 5.24. So the variance is equal to standard deviation whole square. So 5.24 whole square. So 5.25 whole square we get 27.5. This one is the answer of variance. So in your question, what is the question? Calculate the mean, standard deviation, coefficient of standard deviation and variance for the following distribution. We already calculated. So here is coefficient of standard deviation, variance, and you can check here mean and standard deviation. If you understand this video about mean, standard deviation and variance, then please like, comment and subscribe my channel, and please share with your friends and classmates. Bye bye.